And let's try this again. See. Oh my gosh. Believe it or not, yesterday, during before Kamala's speech, before she conceded, a little squirrel came out onto her stage and walked around, and that's what we just saw. Believe it or not, it was identical to. It looked just like the one that was executed. His name was Peanut, and he walked around, and I think he was waiting for Trump to come out and say, Kamala, you're fired. No, but seriously, he did come back, and these are just signs, people. This poor little squirrel was executed, and it was wrong. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hey, I'm live here on Facebook and YouTube, and today is November the 7th, 2024. It is 9:25 p.m. California time. How are you doing? I'm going to turn the comments on because you can comment if you're watching from Facebook. So please come over here and follow me on Facebook and also on YouTube under Crystal Myers-Barber. You can also follow me on Rumble and on X under PromoGirl07. I did start a new account on Twitter. I still call it Twitter. And we're going to take a look at the name of that. I think I called it Crystal Light, but they assigned me some number. And it's because I'm so censored. And the title, I have to be very careful about who I talk about. The name, it starts with a T. But if we talk about him right now, it's going to be more censorship. And that is how it is. And sadly. So I'm here to talk about some of the things that happened with the election. Many of us stayed up into the wee hours of the night watching Associated Press drag their heels on calling the United States for Donald Trump. And to this moment, they still haven't called Arizona, and they still haven't called one other state. We can take a look at that. Carrie Lake, it's really tight for her. She is a tiny bit behind, but she's still in the race. It's Arizona. They're still counting votes for. And my husband told me how many numbers, how behind she was. It was a tiny bit. So I've got so much to talk about. I actually had some information on my cell phone. I have to step away and get in a second because I meant to bring it over. And I was doing a video a second ago and it didn't have sound. So I had to start over. So basically, we had a prop flip here. It was voted out. It was Prop 47. 47 was pretty much giving criminals the pass to go and just steal $950 a day and get away with it. They would walk out of a store, walk right back in, and steal again. And the cops, all the law and order is just pretty much coming back, and it's coming back fast. We said hell no to that, and they called it 36. They covered it up, and they're like 36 passed, and the governor of California is very upset because he's going to have to open up prisons again. He's going to have to put people in jail. Prop 36 which was backed by many law enforcement and business groups, conservative lawmakers, and some Democratic mayors, including San Francisco's London Breed and a bunch of just San Jose's Matt Mahan, promises to address two of the state's most visible issues, homelessness and fentanyl dependence. By sentencing, they can now sentence dealers to longer prison sentences and create court-mandated drug treatment systems for people struggling with addiction. But they can also put someone in jail if a drug dealer is caught and the person dies with an overdose. I saw this in here in the Prop 36. It's a reversal, and we basically were waiting to get this thing overturned, and people were we're tired of it. And so it's going to enact harsher penalties for theft and drug offenses. So it better, it was an incredible victory. Another situation that happened, and I can bring this over to you here, is Gascon. Let you see this with me. I don't know why that's not showing up. Should be. He was a district attorney, and LA County district attorney. They call him one of the most progressive in the county, in the country. He lost a re-election, and that is an incredible victory because I know that Santa Monica and some of the surrounding beach cities have suffered greatly because of him just not doing anything with all this crime. And so, oh God, I hope this person who replaced him is good. I don't really know. Something else that was incredible is the flipping of the. Well, this is the biggest detail I saw them hide more than anything is they haven't called. Nevada and Arizona will be going to Trump. I mean, it's ridiculous that they haven't called this. This is so stupid. Trump stands with 295 electoral votes. She has 226. He's going to have over 312 or whatever it is. I added up a few times. Yeah, 312 by the time they assign these two states to him, but they don't want to do it. I don't know why they're waiting. But basically, if we click here on California, where is it? I had something really not there. Let me just get out of this. Hopefully I can find it. I had this map of California up, and it was showing all the, I guess I just closed the tab. It was showing all the counties that went for Trump. And the whole thing was mostly him. And he was able to flip about, I'd say 14 counties from what they were. But the rest of them, I mean, that's 40% went for Trump. And I'd seen that she won these electoral votes, but Elon Musk was really talking about, you can go there and read this, how the few states that didn't go red are mostly the ones without voter ID requirements, and we are one of them. Must be a coincidence, he jokes. So yeah, we took everything. We have the presidency. He won the popular vote. He also has the electoral vote. We won the Senate, the House, state governor, state legislature, majority. This was a hot detail here. Let's see. And I think this is one here. I have a new account. You can find me on my new account, Crystal Light. It is my AI generated photo. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm sick and tired. I'm really sick of being censored. But let me go back over and read a couple comments. Yeah, somebody is talking about the worst governor in the USA, and we don't have to guess who the heck that is. There is a lot of stuff that's getting ready to be exposed. And so we have just crossed a finish line of law and order coming back. And we know that we are in a very big fight to hold evil and corruption back with our prayers. And it definitely is working. So I'm excited about that. But my new account is Crystal Light. I already have almost as many followers. I mean, it says 90 something, but they only let me have a few hundred over on the other account I have, which is Promo Girl 07. They love to hide stuff. I don't know why, but I don't know why. So it's Crystal Light. It's a big long number. Don't know if I want to get into all that. But one thing that I had reposted a while back. Okay, this right here. Elon Musk with his sense of humor. He put this up. This is the map. I think this has more detail, but I think this is the one for the vote. This is how red we went. And this is like a really big close up, so you can see details of counties and everything. And if we just look at California here, it was massive, massive. And we have, let's see, this guy right here, Rob Renner. He's an American actor and film director. On October the 18th, he said that he would set himself on fire when Donald Trump wins. What's your response? Someone asked. And so my AI count on October the 19th, the day after, somehow I found this. I put, burn, baby, burn. So I haven't kept up with the psychos and crazies and all the crying that is. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to bring you that. You can look all that up on your own because I don't have time for that. It's not my gig. But there is a lot of things to talk about when it comes to all the. Oh my God! I found out that they were trying to rig it again. They were trying to steal votes in the state of Pennsylvania. Well, remember in the 2020 election, they were having water main breaks, and we saw video where they were pulling the pallets, all the pallets in, and then all of a sudden, all the states, switched to Joe Biden. And back then, there was a pandemic, so they had the windows covered up, and they wouldn't let people look in and everything. But this, basically, Joe Biden supposedly had 81, million votes. Trump had around 73 million. But we have 65 million here for Kamala. So people started noticing, what happened to the 15 million votes that suddenly disappeared. And so Rodney Howard-Browne, who's a pastor in Florida, he said the rapture must have happened. And he had to tell his congregation that he was just joking because I don't know if some of them believed him. But 15 million mysterious votes have suddenly, where did all those people go? But someone on Twitter or X called End Wokeness at 1:50 a.m. tweeted out the night of the election, the loads of ballots are pulling up. He saw it live time, that the loads of truckloads of ballots are pulling up again in Pennsylvania. Nothing to see here. Well, at that time, 90% of the ballots were already in and counted. So if they would have taken all the ballots in, it would have been about 125%. They would have pretty much shown everybody in the world that they cheated. And so they're like, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So they didn't. And basically they were trying to do this. And this was the first domino that fell, by the way. And they tried to do it in a bunch of states. And so I have evidence, and I have it on my cell phone. I have to actually go get that, or maybe I'll do it in a part 2. But I have evidence in some of these states, like in, let's just say Virginia, where they had 4.1 million, like 59,000 people registered to vote, but they counted 4,244,000, so had an extra 85,000 come up in situations like this. So they really did try to do this, but they could not. It was not successful. And so let me see if there's anything else I wanted to bring up. Oh yeah, this. On my Rumble channel, I just uploaded a video, and you can find me over there on PromoGirl07. So basically what happened was I didn't have access to my videos on YouTube because I was taken down for 3.5 years. But last month, For some reason, I could appeal it, and I won, and I got my whole channel back. So I was able to download a bunch of videos. Well, I have this one video that I made back in 2020, and I was discussing how God had showed me that Trump would not be in 2020, that it was rigged, and that it would never be fixed, but that he was going to be able to go in 2024, basically, because I was weighing that. And the reason is that now we know all the corruption that was in, the White House. They had wiretapped Trump and the White House back in his first election, and of course you have all the swamp that was there that didn't get, cleaned away, didn't get cleaned up. Melania Trump has her book that Trump keeps reminding us it's the #1 bestseller. I haven't read it, but I know that she has released a lot of information in her book about this swamp. So we have big exposures on basically what was there, and how, if Trump would have gone in a consecutive term, we would have still had Mike Pence, and things just would have been off, and the MAGA movement would have been dead. It would have been done, toast. And by the way, I haven't heard from Pence or, strangely enough, Mike Lindell. I don't know what happened to either one of them. Not that I really care, but they used to talk. At least Lindell used to really say a lot. Oh, hey, Stephen, I haven't seen you in so long. It's so great to be back on YouTube. If you go look at some of my videos, it's, like I haven't been around for 4 years, 3.5 years. It is because I lost my channel, and I never thought I would get it back, but I did. And so I had to go and pretty much be careful about what I had, because a lot of them were about Trump, and I just still don't know if I'm allowed to even go and, have videos about Trump and the things that I had discussed. It is nice that I can see comments from both YouTube and Facebook. I didn't know this was possible with this new platform that I'm on. So yay! I would like to take a look and see if there's anything else that I want to bring up. One thing that I'm enjoying so much is being on TikTok. TikTok really is where it's hot, where it's a lot of information, and I really have fun there. I'm there under promo girl 07 or my name, Crystal Myers-Barber, but they only let BARB at the end. So good luck on finding me. But hopefully you can. So I'm kind of tired still from staying up at the election, and I did a bunch of videos the other night. Oh, this was something. Okay. Kamala Harris' campaign fell $20 million in debt. She is literally $20 million in debt, and she's supposedly the person, like my husband said, that's supposed to fix the economy, and her campaign is in debt. That is not good. It's actually sad. So let's see. Oh, all of the allegations with Trump and all the trials, his felony convictions, however many there were, 30, whatever, they are pretty much disappearing. And according to CNN, Judge Juan, just went away, Juan whatever, he's basically going to potentially throw them out. Hush money trial considers tossing felony conviction after election win. So it looks like all of Trump's cases are getting thrown out. And I said integrity and character are being restored, maybe to a degree at least. We have a list of people that said they were leaving the country because of Trump's victory. It's a lot of them. We'll have to look and see if they will. Another interesting thing is that they're searching right now. Authorities are searching for 43 monkeys that escaped from a biolab facility in the state of South Carolina. So weird. And they're using, I said they're admitting this. They're using thermal technology to find them. It's very strange. I said, well, we know what thermal technology is like because I probably don't want to go into that because I'm on YouTube. I don't want to get a strike like my second video back, second night back. I'll have to kind of think this through here. Maybe walk on some eggshells here. Don't know. Um, Rumble, which hardly anybody goes on, is where I put a lot of my material and upload my videos. But I just wanted to come on and catch up with everybody for a little while. Thanks for tuning in. God bless y'all, and God bless America. We're so happy for the incredible victory that we're having, and for all of the vindication, and for God answering our prayers. We've been praying. I was stopping during the election night and during the media that I was doing, and I was just praying. And I know so many people were. My husband and I were praying every week at our church. We were doing extra prayer with other churches. It was just incredible, and just to see God really move this way and give us this incredible time for America. And thank you, Stephen. God bless you. And we know that God is in control, and the people that know Jesus have a light, I think, greater than ever. I have been going out to stores, and I've just been looking around, and I guess especially today, because of what I've heard, that so many people in my state may not be pleased with the election results, and some of the things I'm just hearing about on the internet. You can clearly see people that have joy, the joy of the Lord, and they seem happy. You can just see the light of Christ in them, and this is not that we would prop Trump up like he's like God. We just know that God's using him, and we didn't want the same people that were there to stay there in the White House. We needed to clean house, and God really moved. And I think this is one of the greatest times for people of the faith. They just, for the light to shine, and I'm visibly seeing it out when I go in public. And so it's just incredible. It's an incredible time. And what an incredible time right here before the holidays too. Now, I know we have to continue to pray and be aware that there is an incredible fight going on, especially after this. And this, I think, is going to, it's almost like you can see God fighting the battle along with their prayers. He really is. And you can see it now. And the veil was totally torn for sure. But we need to understand the power of Jesus and what it means to really have his authority, and really understand, who we are in him. And it is an incredible win and victory. So God bless y'all. God bless America. Thanks for tuning in. I'll hope to be back very soon with more information.